Welcome to the top 5 TETS performances on ECWA TV Africa. How are you doing this beautiful Saturday evening? Well, I don't know about you, but Sela is looking all lovely here. My name is Joyce Akwari, and Sela is here in a pretty little gown, looking all beautiful. Sela,
oh, Joyce, thank you.
What's the secret?
All right, as you know that I'm so excited and happy to be here. There's no greater place, no greater joy than to be here with you.
Well, no greater joy than to be here, and I hope that you feel the same to join us on the top 5 TETS performances today, where we give you a countdown of 5 videos that some of you selected and we also selected to make the chart. So before we start with number 5, Sela, do you have anything to say?
Well, as you know, as usual, we have fresh dishes for them every day, lined up, you know, back to back. So, as you know, don't ever miss any of this episode, because anyway, if you miss it, we always have a catch up, so you can always follow us.
I just noticed that Sela is wearing the color of top 5 TETS performances.
Oh my God! Oh my
you know our color is red and white. We
no,
don't have black
actually,
though, but you have red and white on you. Did you plan to match up with our set and our
possibly
color?
Maybe, who knows?
You were thinking, okay, which one should I select so that we'll wear to match up? I didn't select any, so I'm looking so odd on this set.
You're still looking good,
but you look
and gorgeous too.
Thank you. So let's go to our number 5 video for the day, and this is coming from the comedy category, and we have Moses John with this performance. Let's watch.
Those days that we are in primary school, we have stones to put in our seat instead of desks. And also, that time, the thing that hurts me past, it is the blackboard that we use to write our statement. Seriously speaking, the only thing that is hurting me in the school that time is our assembly. Seriously, the assembly that we attend those days, it be like punishment. They will tell you, hands up, hands down. Hands up, hands down. That will not be punishment. Not punishment be that now. Just imagine where they will tell you, say, straight your hand like this, you go straight up. They will tell you, say, hands down. Still not punishment be that. They will still tell you, say, may your hand touch your neighbor's shoulder, and so you go do like this. Eh? They will tell you, say, backward, and so you go do like this. Oh, not punishment, my brothers. Not punishment be that one. Just imagine, when my papa did, we never 12 will finish. All of us now 5 will be for our family. With my father and my mother will be 7. We never 12 finish. My father go buy dog cook. Buy dog when we never 12 finish. Dog supposed to eat leftover. But dog cause they follow us, they chop what you they chop. Even they get woman be sickness. If you chop bees, you go chop. If you chop bees and mama, you go chop. So they dog when they get fever, they get malaria. Haba, which can't be this one? The only thing I want to say, make una just give me that 1 million. Make I go enter terminus. See the way I just dressed. I carry Uruguay cap. I carry house glass when not get something inside. In fact, I carry Yoruba wear. I wear Yoruba. See, now English wear there for my shoe. Now I wear so.
Okay, that was the funny and hilarious joke coming from Moses.
John.
I mean, Joy, did you look at his outfit?
I love his costume.
Okay.
I think he represented Africa in a very delightful way. Okay. Even though he was doing comedy, most people would be expecting he should wear something not so serious, but he came out to represent Africa.
Anyway, he said that the reason why he dressed that way was because of poverty. That can't they see that he's wearing a Uruguay cap and then wearing Igbo necklace and wearing, so he just wants to, all the political zone in Nigeria, he wants to represent us well.
I don't think it's poverty. If you are poor, will you be able to afford all this?
That was what he said.
It's not poverty, except if he mentioned that maybe he borrowed all that so that he can represent well. But that was beautiful. I like his costume, the cap, the beat, the what is it? Is it kaftan?
Yeah,
yes.
The native he had.
Yes, I like it, and I like what he was saying in his performance.
Okay. Well, Joyce love it.
You don't?
No! No, don't worry.
Okay,
I'm not
worried
worried right now. Anyway, let's go straight up to our number 4 on the countdown for today. We have Joseph Ezra from the music category. Joseph is from Benue State, and he also resides there precisely. And, you know, he has this wonderful and awesome music. He has this voice, you know, there's this homely flavor about the whole thing. So why don't you just relax, sit down while we listen to him.
Great is the Lord, mighty is the Lord, you are worthy of my praise. Worthy is the Lord, great is the Lord, mighty is the Lord, you are worthy of my praise. I lift my hands, I lift my voice, I bow to you. You're worthy of my praise. I lift my hands, I lift my voice, I bow to you to worship at your feet.
Welcome back, and that was Joseph Ezra from the music category. So, did you like that performance?
No, I actually love his voice. You know, he sounded very natural. He wasn't trying to sound like someone else. I know we've always been the opinion of people being themselves. It's all about talent. It's all about being gifted. And as we said earlier on, this ministry is not just about showcasing your talent, but then key into what God has in store for you. You know,
Preach, sister. That's good. That's
you know,
really
that was
nice.
why I really loved his performance. Yeah,
Okay.
he was being natural, and I loved the homely voice. You know, he had this accent in it, and it was great.
All right, Sele loved that performance, and he did a very beautiful song. If you know that, if you are to ask people that perform at the talent show, or rather contested at the talent show, you know that they were required to do more of an a cappella at the auditions before they upgrade to the finals, where they bring instrumentals to add up the spice to their music and also to the grand finale. So most of the people that perform contested at the auditions did an a cappella, and we knew who had voice and who did not.
Exactly.
So that was Joseph Ezra from the music category. Let's move to our number 3 performance video for the day. And number 3, we have this performance from the dance category. They call themselves the United Drama Group. Let's watch. All right, welcome back. That was the United Dance Group and not Drama Group. I mixed it up right there, and that was United Dance Group. Why do I like drama? What's wrong with me? Why do I like drama?
Maybe that's why you're just mentioning drama.
Maybe it was because I saw their costume before, so I was wondering, okay, they're coming here for drama. But it was actually dance, and it's a cultural dance, and the dance is a cultural dance from Nigeria, Africa, and they did it well. What do you think about the dance?
I actually think it was very glorious and very awesome. The reason why I said that was because they blend in different traditions together. And we know we have other dance groups that dance to the glory of somebody, but they were dancing to the glory of God. So you know what it means, like, to put different languages, worshiping God in the African way. You know, earlier you were talking about being African. You love it. We're proud of our skin. Black is beautiful. You know, so that was just an awesome dance. Like, it was well rehearsed, well put together, well structured. In fact, the usage of the stage was very great.
I think they managed their set very well. It was beautiful. Their costume was uniform.
Exactly.
They had everything was uniform. What's the name of this? I don't know the name. I don't know the traditional name of the
This dance till.
yes, and I think most times they use it to dust places, but well, it's a traditional thing for some people, and that was a cultural dance from the United Dance Group. Let's move to our number 2. But
I know you're eager.
Okay,
to
we
have
shouldn't
number
move.
2.
Let's not move.
But
Let's take a
before
break.
I give you that
Let's
number
take a
2.
break. Let's take a break.
Let's go that break.
Keep a date with the Lifeline on ECWA Television Africa every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday by 4 p.m. with repeats Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m., Saturday 8:30, and Sunday 9 p.m. Keep watching the Lifeline on ECWA TV Africa. Leaders and the Lead shows every Tuesday and Saturday by 7:30 p.m. on ECWA Television Africa with repeats on Thursdays and Mondays 1 p.m. Keep watching Leaders and the Lead on ECWA TV Africa.
Our ministry is blessed with more than just what talent is.
From all the ECWA talent shows, we can tell.
From dance to singing.
Spoken words to drama.
Burning deep in the inside, but cold on the outside. I need a blanket.
You are a duck.
What? You are very. He can't list them all.
Just so you know, we have the top 5 TETS performances to amaze you into believing.
And for emphasis sake, we will bring the show 3 times a week.
With catch-ups 3 times a week again.
Top 5 TETS performances.
Only on ECWA TV Africa.
Okay, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, it's the top 5 TED performances only on ECWA TV Africa, where we serve you hot dishes of different performances, dance, drama, you know, on and on and on and on. Well, if you're just joining, you've missed 5, 4, and 2. Well, sorry, 5, 4, and 3. I'm so eager to give you 2 actually. That was why. Okay, now let me go straight to the number 2 for today. We have Anointed Ishaya from the spoken words category. And he has this wonderful and awesome spoken word, well packaged just for you. You know, Anointed is from Yobe State, but he resides in Plateau State, Nigeria. And he has this in fact, his energy is what actually mesmerized me. So why don't you sit tight and watch?
Is of the Lord and its fullness thereof. For he has founded upon the sea and established it on the flood. Then, if the earth is being found on the flood, then why do the mountains stand and do not sink? Then why do the trees stand and they do not generate their food from the ground, but they photosynthesize? This is because of his greatness. We bow before our Maker. We call him Allah de Wura, Ebube Serki Runduna, Ivonre Kanubu, invincible, the one who is and who is to come, the great I am that when appeared, other I ams disappeared. God, the source of my joy, the source of my living.
That was Anointed Ishaya from the
spoken word category.
and he did it so beautifully, like Celeste said, well articulated and well presented. He moved from the auditions to finals and even to grand finale. And aside that, I think he came back.
He came back 2019,
yes. And he did a performance too. I think he talked more of the Nigeria and how things are not working, how things could be better. I know if you keep up with us on the top 5 TETS performances, we can bring the performance to you one day, hopefully. And if you like to watch more of those videos, please go to our YouTube channel, watch them, subscribe first, and follow. Watch, and all those videos will be there for you to see, watch, download, keep the performances. And for those that are even preparing to come for the talent show, if you want to know what it looks like, what are the expectations, you can just go to our YouTube channel, right? Go there, subscribe, see what is needed, the requirements, so that when the next talent show is up, you will know that, okay, these are the requirements and what will be needed from you, and you'll be up at your own game.
Exactly.
So we have different categories. We have the dance, drama, spoken word, fine art. Can I even remember? Or instrumentation. I can't remember.
Whatever you're good at.
Yes. So when you come, even when you don't have a category and you come, you're special, we'll bring a category for you so that you can perform in. So it has been top 5 TETS performances, and we would like to move to our other numbers. But before we do that, why not refresh your memory on how far we've come? So let's go. Recap.
Those days that we are in primary school, we have stones to put in our seat instead of desks. And also, that time, the thing that hurts me past, it is the blackboard that we use to write our statement. Seriously speaking, the only thing that
Great is the Lord, mighty is the Lord, you are worthy of my praise. Worthy is the Lord, great is the Lord, mighty is the Lord, you are worthy of my praise. I lift my hands, I lift my voice.
Upon the sea and establish it on the flood. Then, if the earth is being found on the flood, then why do the mountains stand and do not sink? Then why do the trees stand and they do not generate their food from the ground, but they photosynthesize? This is because of his greatness. We bow before our Maker. We call him Allah de Wura, Ebube Serki Runduna, Ivonre Kanubu, invincible, the one who is and who is to come, the great.
It is still the top 5 TETS performances only on ECWA TV Africa. And if you missed the show from when we started, we just gave you a recap to know the videos that made the chart for today. And for those of you that followed us right from the beginning when we started until now, we just refresh your memory to see the videos that also made the chart and how interesting they all are. I would like to give you the number 1 video. Guess who is charting up again for another week or for another day, charting up the number 1? Just guess. This video is from the previous video, and you guys voted, and they are still maintaining their number 1 chart. Number 1. No rivalry, no rivals, no contenders. But before I give you the number 1, why don't we take a break? Let's take a break, please.
Our ministry is blessed with more than just what talent is. From all the ECWA talent shows, we can tell. From dance to singing. Spoken words to drama.
Burning deep in the inside, but cold on the outside. I need a blanket.
You are a duck.
What? You are very... We can't list them all. Just so you know, we have the top 5 TETS performances to amaze you into believing. And for emphasis sake, we will bring the show 3 times a week, with catch-ups 3 times a week again. Top 5 TETS performances only on ECWA TV Africa.
Welcome back. So let's move to our number 1 video for the day, but I would like to say the name. Let's see the video that you voted for to be on the number 1 chart for today. I know the last time we asked you to vote and you voted, so let's see who is maintaining the number 1 chart for today, being Saturday. Let's watch.
I live in perfect freedom because I try to be your teacher.
It's okay, it's okay. Can you do yours now?
When he sat down, his disciples gathered around him. 2, and he began to teach them. 3, happy are those who know the spiritually poor. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. 4, happy are those who mourn. God will comfort them. 5, happy are those who are humble, so receive what God promised. 6, happy are those who are greatest desire is to do what God requires. God will satisfy them fully. 7, happy are those who are merciful to others. God will be merciful to them. 8, happy are the pure in heart, they will see God. 9, happy are those who work for peace. God will call them his children. 10, happy are those who are persecuted because they do what God requires. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. 11, happy are you when people insult you and persecute you and tell all kinds of lies against you because you are my follower. 12, be happy and glad.
Wow, that was an awesome one. I mean, Joyce, who would love to have kids like that? Imagine, in fact, they said he did like about, he was about to do like about 41 verses, and he was cut short.
Don't forget that Zara did more than 40. And they had to ask the brother, because if you remember, the timing for every performance is 3 minutes.
Yes.
But because of how interesting and how They just wanted to see more. They had to allow them. Okay, let's see. Since they have a special category, that's a memory verse, they allowed them to do it, and Zara did it. She killed it. Killed in a very beautiful way. Then they had to ask the brother now. And I know from the last time we played the video, that was on Thursday. Yes, they topped the #1 chart, and it was Zara that recited the memory verses. So people voted because they wanted to see
what her younger brother had.
And he did it so
really
beautifully.
I mean, that's when you know when they say train up a child in the way he should go, when he grow up he won't depart from it.
Very true.
Every parent would love to have kids like them. So imagine with this word of God they have in them, wherever they go, they will still remember their roots.
Very true.
They'll still remember that they have a root, which is Christ. And at the end of the day, it will help them in their parts of life. So I'm really, really impressed. And I think I will employ parents to please teach your kids, teach your words the word of God, and they will never, ever depart from it. Well, this is where we have to draw the curtain for today. Remember, you can always give us your feedback. We always want to hear from you. And remember, it is the top 5 TETS performances only on ECWA TV Africa. Well, Joyce.
Yes, I have something to say, definitely. Just like Celeste said, train up your child in the way he should go, that when he is grown, he won't depart from it. And imagine these beautiful children coming to do what adults are doing and competing against adults. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't you want to have children like this? I would. I want to have children like that. So are your children doing the same? Are you training them in even some other things, not just reciting the memory verses? But I think this is very beautiful to stick in their head, and they will depart or stay away from evil. It has been top 5 TETS performances on ECWA Television. Join us next time. That's Fresh Week on Monday for fresh videos that will be dropping for you. My name is Joyce Akwari.
And I'm Sele Elisha.
And we shall leave you with the best judges' comments for the week. Bye. Bye.
I don't know where to start. Let me start from the negative part.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You don't have all the time, and we don't have all the time. I'm very surprised the chief judge, allowed you guys all this. I would have stopped you since. But when you have opportunity like this, 4 minutes to pass your message, you should be creative.
That's it, sir.
That's what is absent. You mustn't say all that you have rehearsed. The first scene, Act 1, was actually prolonged. You've already passed what you are trying to say, right? And then you should work, as I said, on your creativity, right? Is very, very important. Then the other part is, I actually like the message, right? But I wish when you are, this is a Christian cycle. We are projecting the gospel. That's the truth. So there should be a message. You should be able to quote a very particular scripture. Are you getting it that people can hold on to? Though you've actually quoted without, but say it to know that you are actually saying when you're quoting well. Don't just quote it anyhow, but quote well. You did Jeremiah 11:29, right? So you're supposed to do it well. And because you are passing a message. Because who knows, tomorrow will be on ECWA TV, right? So what message are you passing? So I actually like the message. Because of the message that you're trying to pass, it really ministered to me. It really, really ministered to me, because there are some things I'm trusting God. For 10 years, I've not gotten it. And you guys are telling me I should still wait. So a yes for you.